Hello everyone. Oh god, it was the ages I didn't do the video. It's just because the life here became super busy. Along with the Canada immigration process, we were busy with events, and now it's the Christmas time coming. We all preparing, doing the crazy Christmas shopping and gathering with friends. It was a busy month for me, and I got married. And the wedding preparation took majority of my time, and now I have spare time for you to prepare a video. Well, I'm super excited because we are happy to announce that we received an ITA, and I didn't print it out, but it's on my phone. I'm gonna read it for you. Dear Valeria, based on the information you provided us in your Express Entry profile, we are pleased to invite you to apply for the permanent residency at the Provincial Limited Program PNP, which is in New Brunswick for us. Well, we are really excited about that, and today we're going to talk about what to do after you receive ITA, what is the document you required, what are the next steps you have to do. Stay with me and we will find out together now. It's been such a long time that I'm afraid that I forgot how to speak English and in front of the camera. However, I will try just for you. It's very nice outside before we move to cold Canada. What I'm gonna tell you first, congratulations if you are on the same stage as we are when you receive ITA. So what is ITA? It's invitation to apply for the permanent residency in Canada. And today, let's delve into the documents you require, where I will tell you the process we went through, actually still going through. So we will start from the specific time frame which you need to gather the rest of your documents. In the letter which I'm holding now in my hands, it said that you have a 60 days. So basically, you should immediately start gathering the supporting documents and information you need to include on your application so that you can submit your application within the 60-day deadline. So basically, you have a 60 days, a grace period for you to gather all the supporting documents you need. Let's start from number one, and the important one is police clearance. Why the police clearance? Because we started to have issue with that, why we started to gather documents, and I still don't know what's going to be the outcome. So police clearance required from the place where you live more than 6 months in a row. The time frame is 10 years. So basically, I'm living in UAE 9 years only, and 1 year I lived in Russia. So I was requested to submit my police clearance from Russia and from UAE. The situation get complicated where you lived in the country more than 6 months, or you just was going and coming back, and you are not able to take the police clearance. It can happen. It happened to us. From my husband, to he requested the police clearance from his home country. However, it taking ages to receive that police clearance. It's okay because he's living in UAE 12 years in a row, so it's fine. We have the complications where we would like to take the police clearance because he traveled for the business quite often, but we cannot because that country economical and political situation is not stable. We still require the police clearance, and now we are trying to find out how to get it and what is the outcome. So I would love to do the separate video, or probably I will mention in one of my videos what was the issue and how did we resolve that. What you need to know, you need to get the police clearance from your home country if you live there, or from any other country where you live in a row 10 years or more consecutive of 6 months. The police clearance is available. You just need to apply for that in UAE. You apply it online, and within few days, couple of days, you receive it, and you have to pay, I think, 220 dirham. For example, from Russia, I got the police clearance from our consulate. I just went there, wrote the letter of request for the police clearance. It's free of charge and receive it within 2 weeks. So basically, I didn't face any issues with that, with UE or Russian government. However, if you're from any other countries, like my husband, for example, it can take time. So what I suggest is to do it in advance. Apply for it before, when you're in the second stage, when you are gathering documents for them to review, when you already got chosen, and then you have, I think, how many I already forgot. See, that's good that I'm doing videos because I started to forget things. um, I think 2 months, right? Well, I'm not sure, I forgot, but you can check on my previous videos. So when you're in the second stage and you're gathering the documents for their review, that's the time for you to apply for the police clearance, because basically from that time, the grace period, I think, is gonna be like 6 months. So you still have time and your police clearance will be valid. If again, if you know that it will be the issue to get the police clearance from that country, only in this case you go and proceed. If you think that's going to be fine, or you're from Russia, or you're living in Uri, it's going to be fine. I will tell you now. So it's not the issue at all. So don't bother to do it in advance. We are coming to the second important document, which is medical. You need to scan and submit your medical results. So what you have to do, you have to go to the certified by IRCC medical centers. In Abu Dhabi, it's the only one center, and in Dubai, it's, I think, 4 or 5 of them. You will get their information, which are the certified ones. You will make an appointment and you go. We'll tell you straight away that in UAE it's extremely expensive. It's 700 per person, which is, I found, really expensive because you have to do the blood test there, it's X-ray, a urine sample, and what else? What else? What else? I think just the physician visit. A physician visit, yeah. Yeah, I cannot recall anything else they did with us. Well, I find it's expensive, however, it's worth it because you're going to Canada, right? So prepare that money, make an appointment, and the result is gonna be within 4 days. If you feel like it's taking time, I would suggest you to follow up with them and ask them for the complete certificate. They don't apply for you, so you're the one who has to scan it and submit it in your profile. Just make sure that you receive all necessary documents for them. What you need to submit is digital photos, and I think it was our IDs in UAE or passport copies. They can actually put you in the system, and also ITA letter they required from us as well. So don't forget all of this when you make an appointment for your medical examination. Please don't forget that medical examination required for all members of your family who is traveling with you to Canada. So if you have children, they have to go for the medical as well. Next one, which is important, you need to submit your digital photos, but I think you had to have them already before, because when I gathered the documents, we did a digital photo as per IRCC requirements. Don't forget that. Additional to that, your travel documents, so your passport, all stamped pages of your passport, you need to combine in one file. You can use the PDF one, scan and submit it to the profile as well. It's important that you need to gather proof of funds documents one more time, because you remember when you did it the first time, the time passed. So probably it's like 6 months passed, maybe 4 months, maybe 1 year, you never know. So what you have to do, you have to gather the proof of funds again, same format. On the letterhead of the bank, you have your savings with all necessary information, bank address details, their contact details, addressed to the IRCC, obviously, and it should be stamped, updated, and the right amount, the necessary amount, have to be there on your account. I would suggest to gather the now, I never can pronounce this word, I swear. Non-eligibility letter. You understood? Like you don't have the credit cards or loans with the bank. I would suggest you to get the fresh one. I know that you gathered that already before, but do one more time. And the bank statement. that you still receiving the money coming to your account. So it's also kind of applies for the proof of employment. So you need to submit employment proof again, and then you will gather the pay slips at that time. So what I suggest, you can gather the statement for the 3 months of your saving account or the account where you have that proof of your funds for the Canada. Additionally to that, when you're submitting your employment documents, you can get either a letter from the company or just go on easy, because it's a nightmare to get an employment letter in over here in UAE. The right one, the right one. I will correct myself. Then you can actually request for the payslip for the 3 months, let's say. Okay, as I mentioned, the employment documents and also your IELTS. Make sure that you scan and submit it to your profile. And that's it. If you have any other documents or something changed in your family, you got married, you had kids, you got pregnant, so you need to adjust your application and submit the additional documents. In our case, it was a marriage certificate. If not, you just need to proceed and pay the processing fees. After that, before I watched many videos, I spoke with the people. Usually, before the corona, it took them from 2 to 4 months to proceed with the documents before they get the email to go and do the biometrics. However, with the corona now, it will take, I think, 6 months for them to proceed with your documents, to check it out, and they send the email to you to go for the biometrics. You will receive all the instructions. I think we need to go to Buffy Mall in Dubai to do the biometrics and submit our passport there. I'll get to know that only later on when we will receive the instruction, which we didn't receive yet as we are still submitting our documents. What is left for you to do is live your life and wait until you receive the PPR in the email. So it's a request to submit your passport. Once it's done, you're gonna go to the designated place to go to submit your passport, where they're gonna get your visa stamped, as well as they should give you the letter of confirmation of permanent residency, which you will require to submit once you arrive to Canada. And after that, in here, I'm not yet sure about this information because I'm talking, as I mentioned before, I'm talking only the information I know. So basically, you will receive a time frame, a timeline where you need to go to Canada. So here I'm not sure how it works. Either it's going to be until the end of your passport, or it's going to be 1 month, or it's going to be 1 year. So I'm not going to give you information about it, about the timeline at the moment, because I don't know. Once I receive it and once I know, I'm going to share with you in the next video for sure. But I know for a fact that you will have a timeline where you have to go to the Canada, and then when you arrive there, submit the documents and this letter to receive your PR card. Let's see how it will go, because these information are vague and I don't really know exactly what we have to do afterwards. For now, we just need to wait. Patience, patience is not my strength for sure. Just enjoy your life, wait for it, it will come. I guarantee you. If you still didn't apply for the permanent residency, you definitely have to look into that and try all possible ways. If it didn't work, it didn't work. There's absolutely nothing. I wish you a good day. It was Val with you from the sunny Abu Dhabi. And if you have any questions, you're welcome to leave your comment below my video or contact me directly. It's up to you. Love you, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.